One of my favorite books of all time is David and Goliath by Malcolm Gladwell. It's one of my favorite books because of the fact that Gladwell does such a good job of taking this story of the David and Goliath story, and he takes David, who a lot of people think that he beat Goliath because of divine intervention, because of some higher power. And I'm not saying that that's not part of it, but the real reason that David won that battle is because he had complete clarity, complete vision, complete confidence in the system that he was utilizing to take down the giant. That's ultimately what happened. He had this clarity. He had a knowing that there was zero chance that Goliath was going to win that battle. I think this is such an important story. And in Gladwell's book, David and Goliath, he goes on to talk about some of the most important things that it takes to be successful in this world. And ultimately, confidence, he says, is the number one indicator of success. Now, I don't want to steal the book. I would suggest everybody go read it. But what I will say is this. He goes through the story and he shows that there are people in every scenario of life. There are, we can take people that go to Ivy League schools like Harvard or Brown. And most people would say, hey, I want to get my kids into Harvard or Brown because it's going to increase their chance of success. Well, maybe, maybe not, because they actually did a 30-year rolling study that he discusses in this book that talks about the fact that everywhere you go, there is a top 10% and a bottom 10%, a top 50%, a bottom 50%. And if you go and you look at the results of the people that went to Harvard, for instance, or Brown in these two situations that he was talking about, the top 25% at Harvard absolutely have more success than everybody else. But there is a bottom 25% at Harvard. And they actually tracked over a 30-year period the people that left Harvard in the bottom 25% and went somewhere else to a state school. And at that state school, they wound up being in the top 5%. And those people that left, the success that they had at state schools because of the confidence garnered, because of the fact of their positioning and recognition and how they are in comparison to their peers, what their performance was like compared to the performance of the bottom 25% that remained at Harvard just to get that Harvard degree, it's wildly different and much more successful over here, right? So this just goes to show one of the most important things that you can do in your life is focus on building your confidence. It's one of the reasons that whether you're a life insurance agent looking to build your business, whether you are a person who is trying to build a financial strategy to build the life that you desire, one of the most important things that you can do is have confidence in a system. And I think that's one of the reasons that most people fail. They're just following a system or not following a system that they don't understand, or they have no roadmap. They have no financial GPS. They don't know what they're trying to accomplish. They're not clear on the life that they desire. That's one of the reasons that I created the Life 180 Wealth Formula, which is clarity plus alignment equals the life you desire. At the end of the day, what we need is we need that clarity, and that clarity is going to lead to us building our vision, and that vision is going to help us figure out how do we create alignment in our life with that vision. Because if we don't have clarity about the life we desire, if we don't have that vision of the life we actually desire, how do we know if we're using money as a tool in a way that's in alignment with that life we desire? How do we know if we're showing up every single day in a way that's in alignment with the life we desire? How do we know if we're handling our health, our relationships? Everything goes around clarity plus alignment equals the life you desire. I obviously talk a lot about money when it comes to this, but it really impacts every single area of our life. Now, in my experience, this is what happens with insurance agents when they fail. This is what happens when people are failing with money. As a financial coach, I've been doing this for 15 years now, and this is the number one thing that I see with people when they are struggling, whether it's in business or whether it's with their money. It's they don't have enough confidence in the system because, let's face it, the cookie cutter solutions that are perpetuated by Wall Street, by people out there that are trying to just tell you that there's this one-size-fits-all solution to everything. It just doesn't work. And I think people intuitively, instinctively know that something is wrong. The challenge is people just don't know what to do differently about it. And so this is why I have the principles and the systems that I coach our clients to. It's one of the reasons that I believe that before you invest in anything outside of yourself, because we are the greatest investments that we can make, before you invest in the stock market, before you invest in real estate, before you invest in business, before you invest in anything, doing private money deals, doing whatever, you got to invest $50,000 in your own personal growth and development, because your greatest need is not bigger returns. Your greatest need is systems. Your greatest needs is your ability to expand your earnings capacity. That is ultimately what it comes down to. And what I know, what I've done, and I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on my own development. The reason I've done that, and the reason I am where I am, I should say, is because I have done that. And I can tell you straight up that the amount of money that I've invested into my own personal growth, getting in masterminds, doing courses, getting mentorship, hiring coaches, these sorts of things, those decisions have outweighed any other investments that I've made. They're what have created catapulted results forward, leapfrogging years and years of challenge. Now, I did this the wrong way for a long time. I spent a lot of time grinding, thinking I just had to grind and do it and, just follow this path. But once I found the strategy and understood the strategy that I needed to invest in myself, and I had clarity about what I was trying to accomplish, one of my first mentors told me, if you want to be successful, you just have to find people that are living the life you want to live and emulate what they're doing until you create it. Now, that doesn't just mean money. That means the life you want to live. It's good to have multiple mentors. It's good to have multiple people in your life that you lean on, but make sure that there's fruit on the tree. Make sure if you're following somebody who has advice as a life insurance agent, you're not following people like Andy Elliott or Brad Lee, the people that don't necessarily have a lot of success in this business, or maybe they do have success and they're just not living the life, and they don't have they don't show up in the way that you might want to show up. Maybe the way they handle relationships, maybe the way they view their marriage. If you look at the stuff that's come out about some stuff around Andy Elliott, for instance, you look at that kind of stuff. It's one of the problems that I have with this industry is that the people that are leading the charge for sales training, for development, and all this stuff, they're out there just pitching this commoditized thing. And it's not about value creation. It's not about service. It's about that kill or be killed kind of closed mentality, law of the jungle. And that's the problem. It's impossible to be completely confident in those systems because you know deep down that there's a bit of narcissism that goes along with them. There's a bit of self-servingness that's a little too much over the top, and there's not much for value creation. And so my encouragement to you is to really plug into the systems, to really think about, no matter what you're doing, if you're looking to build your business, if you're looking to implement a financial strategy, the principle doesn't change. You have to get clarity about what you want, right? I could talk about your marriage. I could talk about your role as a parent. And we can look at this through the same lens. We have to think about clarity plus alignment equals a life we desire. What is a life I desire with my money, with my life overall? How am I going to use money as a tool to get there? That's what I talk about all the time. What is the life I desire as a husband? What is the life I desire as a parent? What is the life I desire, for business? And I have to think about this. If I have clarity about that life and I can segment it all, then it all comes together. If I have clarity about where I'm trying to go, now I can do an alignment audit on what I need to do every single day to show up to get there. It's one of the reasons that, I'm launching this new app. It's one of the reasons that, I have the Life 180 Success Planners to help people help guide people through this whole situation, because it's one of the most important things that we can do. And I will say this, the reason people are failing is because they don't have confidence, because unfortunately, even when they see people and results, and maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I've shared my story about the elephant tattoo back in the past. I don't know if you saw it, but you can't see it right now. I have my shirt on, but I struggled for a long time. I had a lot of ups and downs, and the reason I had those ups and downs is because I had this internal self-limiting belief that in order for me to be successful, I had to be a predator. And I have these big visions. And if you don't know this, my goal is to build Life 180 to 20,000 agents. I want it to be the largest whole life IMO in the country, right? And the reason for that is not because I want to have the largest IMO, but it's because I believe I'm called and I have a responsibility to help this industry and help clean up the languaging and to help clean up the message and to help, really make a greater impact from a more pure perspective than just selling products and creating an organization that really is focused on value creation first. That's it. And that's just my calling. And that's what I feel called to. However, I had this limiting belief that I didn't believe I would be able to do it. I didn't believe I would be able to do it because I looked at the people out there. I looked at Ed Milet's. I looked at the Patrick Bet-Davids. I looked at the Grant Cardones. I looked at the Bradleys. I looked at the Andy Elliott's. I looked at the people with the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, following them. And I looked at that and I said, wow, everybody who's got these results that I'm after, I'm not willing to do, right? Like, I'm not willing to be a predator. I'm not willing to eat what I kill. I'm not willing to go out and just kind of kill or be killed, close the deal, coffees for closers kind of situation. I didn't have confidence because I was looking at them and I was looking at the systems that were creating the results. And I had this internal belief that I wasn't willing to do it. So I kept kind of self-sabotaging in a lot of ways. So building confidence is one thing, but making sure that you're building confidence in systems that are in alignment with where you want to go is even more important. And so this is my call to action for you, to step up, to step into the life that you were called to live. Because whether you're talking about money, whether you're talking about life, whether you're talking about relationships, whether you're talking about your health, whether you're talking about your business, it's all the same thing. Figure out what that looks like to you. Figure out the life you desire. Take the time, pour into yourself, become the person you're supposed to become the person you were called into this earth, into this life to become. That is my encouragement to you, because I honestly don't believe there's anything more important that you can do. And so anyway, I hope this video adds a little value to your life. I would really encourage everybody to go out and read this book, Malcolm Gladwell's David and Goliath, because it really speaks. It made a huge impact on my heart and my life. I think it will make a big impact in yours. And I think from a strategic perspective, what's cool about this world and our business and the world of personal finance that I love so much and helping people with is that money is more emotional and money is more behavioral than it is strategic or like, let's just call it spreadsheet driven, right? Like, most people want to sell on spreadsheets and most people want to make decisions based on spreadsheets. But the bottom line is it's behavioral and it's emotional more than anything else. And so until we wrap our minds around that, until we start embodying that concept and start becoming who we need to become, because the only gap between where you are now and where you want to go is who you are. If you were the person you needed to be to have that life, you'd already be there. I'm not speaking at you. I'm speaking to myself with this because it's a constant quest, right? That's really what it comes down to. So once again, hopefully this inspires you a little bit to take a little bit of action. I would love to hear back from you. I would love to hear your feedback. What has your journey been like? How's it worked for you? You know, what's worked, what hasn't? What are you looking to do? What kind of inspired action are you going to maybe take from this point forward? So that is it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. That way you're notified every time I launch a new video. I've got videos coming out all the time. I'm getting back to it. I know I took a little bit of a break. We're going through a big transition as we're building out and developing. We've got all sorts of really amazing things happening. If you haven't already, I would really encourage you, go check out go to events.life180.com. You could check it out in the link in the description below. We have our second annual Aligned Wealth Experience coming up April 29th through May 2nd, and that is going to be in Tempe, Arizona. And if you are not with Life 180 right now, if you are not a client, if you are not an agent with us, if you are with a different organization, you just want to check us out, check that out and reach out to me, and I will get you a free ticket. We have an option to get people there, just to expose you to our culture, expose you to our concepts and philosophies, because I know what we're doing has an opportunity to help you. It's a 3-day event. Tickets go anywhere from $500 to $2,900. But because you are following this channel, because you're watching this and taking the time to get to this place in this sort of video, it tells me that that is a place, that's a room that you should be in. And if you are not already affiliated with Life 180, I want to bring you and invite you with a free ticket. So that's it for now. Until next time, have a blessed, inspirational day. Reach out if you need anything else. Talk soon.